Hey YouTube, Max Atlas, Year of Change. Welcome to day 2. This morning when I woke up, straight away, alarm went off, jumped straight out of bed, felt really good. But there was a little bit of delayed onset muscle soreness already. And yesterday, as I said, I worked hard for my capacity. But in terms of like what you see on YouTube or you see down, what you see down the gym on these videos, like pump and iron. I by no means was anywhere near that level, but to feel sore from it obviously means for my capacity, I've worked quite hard, and to be honest, it feels good, although unexpected, to be honest, to get delayed onset muscle soreness after just one day of relatively light exercise in the scheme of things. In terms of feelings, I'm feeling really good, really positive. Really happy that I've started this year of change. And overall, one thing that is apparent is that my work, which 10-hour work days plus commuting, it is hard. It's hard work, both mentally and the physical aspects of being in an office all day does take its toll. I've been trying to get up a little bit more than usual, walk around a little bit more than usual, and make sure that I'm taking regular breaks just to stretch my legs when I need to, because it is very, very obvious that sedentary sitting down at a desk on a computer is definitely not what humans were designed to do, evolutionary, but the technological age has come upon us very fast, and most of us need work, need employment, need a paycheck to pay the bills, keep the lights on, keep the heating on. And so therefore, what are we going to do? So that's just, it is what it is, needs to be accepted, and building that into my year of change, changing my perception, changing my life, both physically, mentally, and holistically is going to be something I'm really, really looking forward to, because one thing, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, the list goes on of stuff identify I could do better. But it's not a case of saying I could. It's a case of just living in this moment right now and making that change happen. So in terms of the meal planning, guys, I have to say, I know it's only day 2 into this journey, but I'm really enjoying these healthier meals. I'm feeling a lot lighter in myself, although not looking it yet. And the preconceived notions of what diet food means, the more I'm reading about this, the more I'm studying nutrition and wellness and how it affects your body, how it affects your serotonin levels, how it affects your dopamine levels, how it affects your parasympathetic nervous system, can actually, just by making those small changes and gravitating towards a healthy, nutritious diet, can actually kickstart your whole metabolism in ways that I'm only just discovering. Day 2, like I said, guys, it's a bit early, but it's just that the more I look into this, the more it's got validity. And with the validity, that gives me hope that if I can maintain my willpower, my discipline, and my belief that I can do this, I want to do this, then this is going to be a fantastic year, guys. And I can tell you that already. Day 2, week 1. So you can check the link below for the website, Australia Unwrapped. I've got my meal plan for today, healthy choices. There's some stuff in there, like I had some bacon, 2 slices, and I had a spare 5 minutes, Googled about bacon. There's things called nitrates in there, which aren't ideal, so that's definitely something for reflection. The rest of the meal, adding fruit and mixed nuts in, instead of like grabbing a Mars bar or a Cadbury's chocolate bar. There's definitely something that is not natural for me to do, but it's something I'm excited about working towards. My accountability planner today, guys, after identifying yesterday that it was a little bit too narrow, the schedule with the hourly blocks, today I've scheduled myself into half-hourly blocks, and I wrote as much as I could on Wake Up very quickly just after my morning walk, which was a nice 40 minutes at a slow to moderate pace. Having the half-hourly blocks definitely let me stay more accountable to myself. On the commute into work, I've decided to start listening to a motivational speaker. Obviously, you can't meditate while you're driving, but meditation is something over the coming weeks I'm going to start exploring more as I get on top of this routine, as I get on top of my daily activities, and I take real accountability for what I do. I mean, this afternoon when I got home, changed the clothes, did some household chores, and then when I ran one of my children to the netball game, instead of just standing there and watching, it was training, walked around the perimeter of the courts a number of times, which was good, just to get the juices flowing. I got home from that about 8 o'clock and then had an evening meal, which was nutritious, but did watch TV for about an hour. So, look, the TV thing's going to stay for a while, at least an hour a day, and I'm going to look at phasing that out over some time. Then did the blog. So the blog is actually a little bit long-winded process for me at this point in time because I'm just not used to it. I'm getting used to the format. I'm getting used to the methodology I want to use and the data I want to include on the daily blogs. But definitely improving. The time improved from yesterday. Then go to bed. And then just before I posted this, I'm pretty sure later on I'm going to end up distracted by news. I'm going to try not to. But I can see myself wanting to check the daily news. It's just become habitual for me. And that's something I'm definitely going to phase out over this next year. In terms of exercise today, a little bit increased from yesterday. Some walking, crunches, tricep dips, burpees. And I've kept up with the 5 kilo rice sack. And I'm using some tricep extensions and glute bridges, which I've found online. And just following the instructions of some of these professionals. I'm going to stick with the rice, guys, because I don't want to be forking out a lot of money on expensive equipment at this point in time. And also, I feel the rice is scalable, so I can increase the weight, increase the resistance as my skill level, my tolerance, and my ability to take more increases. So just to wrap it up, it's been a really positive day. The lifestyle changes, my overall well-being. The only fear I've got is I won't be able to continue to live up to my new standards. But what I'm going to do is just take each day, each hour, each half hour as it comes. And if I find myself caught into negative thoughts, negative schemas, I'm just going to bring myself back around, stay positive, and focus on the only thing I can truly control. And that is myself. So looking forward to tomorrow. Thanks for listening, guys, and look forward to going on this journey further. Remember, year of change, change your perception, change your life. I'm Max Atlas, out.